Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible. Just let him go to work.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
It's complete to the left. Really good job making a play, getting it, moving those chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get them. And get ready to run some no-huddle.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, it's Jackson.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, nice.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's McCutcheon. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll keep it on the sneak. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. He's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. Goes to the option. The pitch. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive.
Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early. In front of this crowd, you know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game.
That's a catch. That's a catch.
You know, I don't see...
Okay.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another
ball.
look.
It's a catch.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Grabbed in the middle. It's James.
Dude.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
That never works.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Missouri. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation.
What is that play, bro? What is this play? I can't even see it anymore.
Out of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They get to him as he throws. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCutcheon. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Might be changing the route. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Got a man. It's Jackson.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that.
Pulls it in down the sideline. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Please tackle him.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground.
He's blocking the wrong guy.
Stopped for no gain.
He's blocking the wrong guy every time.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
The sure hands, it's Clyde. On the move at the 30. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fakes to grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to throw on third down.
Oh. He's running anything.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
You're kidding.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
Oh, no.
Try to take it back.
What am I doing? Of course they're going to beat me eventually.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's go.
Out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. on first down. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike pay dirt.
So close.
He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to...
Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Gray. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job.
He's got it along the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rank. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
There we go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I can't believe right now.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Turning it on. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Can't believe it.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays.
I can't believe it right now. I'm gonna have to escape this fucking victory right now. I can't believe I'm gonna have to fucking escape. I can't believe we ran that fucking play, bro. I can't believe we ran that play.
All over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings. Hank turning on the Jets. The 40. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And that run really did.
Dude, I'm tired of this fucking tackle. His left guard. He's fucking killing me, bro. He's making the wrong. He's making the wrong thing every time. He's making the wrong. His no wonder his awareness 67. Like, bro, really? No wonder you have fucking no fucking awareness.
Where a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Determined run gets it down to the 12.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the tailback. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. With the run on 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
They did.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. Big celebration, understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. They're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Let's go.
Falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports Football.
Texas is vulnerable. Who's coming this week? Week 9. Oh, she's lagging me. He's yours, Beast. Congratulations. Who knows that guy's still in the air. This is Tony's guy. There's no way. I only had 2 guys scheduled week 9.